Gonna play at 720p. See how that does. Do you understand what I'm saying, Sportle?
What up, bro?
I said, do you understand what I was saying?
Kinda.
Kinda. Instead of playing at 1080p, I'm gonna play at 720p to allow the game
Stand
capture
by
to
for
render.
an important weather alert.
Yeah, sure, you can lower it. I'm only playing at like 640p or something. Like I said, I'm still just running auto setting. Smoked mid.
Storm data has been updated.
Oh, okay.
Check your map.
I haven't even adjusted any of that shit, dude. I don't give a fuck. If it runs smooth right now, man, I'm just trying to make sure that my computer can fucking stream for like 4 or 5 days straight if I'm up. Toxic down, toxic down.
Doing some Save the World if you were on the street. Can you help me out? I still need V-Bucks for a battle pass, man. No, I don't need any help right now.
Yeah, I might get on that game. Just starting this. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do today, man. I'm trying to get that figured out right now. Trying to teach my fucking teammates how to play fucking Counter-Strike. There's a baiting fucking person.
Nope.
I need to play some Counter-Strike.
Super baity.
Sorry. Can't. You serious?
Husk spotted!
A nice bit of kit. Wish I could. Sorry. You serious?
Well, he didn't touch the bomb, and
Can't.
Are you playing terrorist or counter-terrorist?
he started out terrorist, or started out this match terrorist.
Surely you wouldn't use an official home base form as an opportunity to tell a joke.
If you're referring to where I wrote in, yes please, that was not a joke.
No. Question 57. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate the following statement. I am a scourge of the 7 seas and inspire fear in the hearts of stout, seafaring scoundrels. You answered 12, which, judging by your smirk, you must think is very funny.
Guilty.
I see pirates.
Are you sure?
Yar, it'd be tough to tell at this distance.
I'd like to remind the heroes of home base. I would have spent what little time left we have preparing for the pirate invasion. But you all decided to lie on question 57. So, here we are, waiting to be attacked by pirates.
Is it me, or are you starting to sound just like Ray?
It's you. It's all of you. This is what constant low-grade disappointment and frustration does to a person.
She's not wrong.
Here they come. Keep the shelter safe. Protect the shelter until the survivors can be safely extracted. Bonus challenge is now available.
What's up, gay boys?
What's up?
Nah, shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's streaming kind of strike, man.
Sweet.
We got this.
It's the first match of the day. Hey, main.
Feeling quite fit.
One out. Two up. One's pushing you, quad. I got fucking gushed.
Not my soul.
You sound like you're feeling pretty chipper. You feeling a lot better? Rhino?
You sick, Rhino?
Yeah, he said he caught some sickness, but he sounds pretty chill.
Can't.
Chipper. Yeah, I gotta work at 6.
Oh dang, you ain't calling in? Nice.
I'm not really that kind of guy. Last time I called in for being sick, I got roped. I'm the only person that happened to, so I don't want to really push my personal luck for some fucking gay reason.
But you kind of cut out you.
Nobody ever talks about that side. Nobody ever talks about the side when you're a good worker. You know what I mean? Like, it's supposed to be all fucking roses and shit, and it's not.
You did it!
It's expectations. It's fucking stupid.
Yep.
Shit, where I worked at for a while, they had the point system. Some bullshit. You miss a day, you get a point. You leave early, you get a quarter of a point, sometimes half a point.
What, like grade school?
Yes. But I made so much production, I took off where the fuck I wanted because I made that company money.
Oh, see, that's where it comes back to help you. But, like, this happens to me in almost every job. It happened to me in my factory job. I fucking busted my ass every week, came in every fucking overtime they offered, tried to do everything I could to get noticed, and then it came up to the yearly mark to get my raise and my review, and me and this black dude who got hired around the same time, who was garbage, everybody talked shit about, even the fucking boss when we would be hanging out would talk shit about him, everything like that, and then when we get out of our reviews, I found out that he had made like 5 cents more than me. I'm like, we've been here the exact same amount of time. I come into all the overtimes. I do everything to help out. You guys enjoy having me around the company because of my personality, and I'm always here without causing any problems, you know? And you guys give another guy who is nothing of that more than me. And I was like, I don't even want to waste my time coming in to try and dispute this to make somebody else look bad. Like, your guys as a company look bad because you can't realize what you have. So I fucking walked out. And that was a great job, man. I could have retired with that job, seriously. Like,
I quit doing tech support and started doing electrical work, being an electrician. Then at my first job, I worked back at Brother, where I just quit from. And they saw me climbing ladders and shit, and getting up in the ceiling. And I had just worked there doing tech support, and I was like, what's up, y'all?
Fucking dumb.
Ain't that crazy?
That's how it goes, dude. It's dumb.
World.
That's where my eyes got open, was when I started driving for Uber. Honestly, out of all the jobs that I've ever worked in my entire life, including this Dunkin' Donuts job, there's been no job what it was like driving for Uber. Sure, like, it's a self-motivating job. You have to get yourself up to want to go and do it. Like, it's hard to, like, you don't have anybody telling you to do it. But other than getting over that milestone, like, the schedule was amazing, the money was amazing, the experiences were amazing. I got to know my city and even further more because I was driving around everywhere. I got to get away from my kids and my girlfriend. Like, I could just turn that shit on and go work, or turn that shit off and do a raid with all the guys and shit. Like, that was for sure the most flexible, no one telling me what to do, making my own amount of money. Yeah, that shit was dope. I loved that shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Dunkin' Donuts, but there's still a schedule, still something I have to stick to. There's still people I have to answer to that I don't like, you know. And then, like, It just goes like that. There's no point system or anything in place or anything to make you feel good for the hard work you do. When you're working for Uber and working for yourself, there is points in feeling good, because when you get that check and realize that you motivated yourself to do that without anybody else telling you to do it, it's kind of like, fuck yeah. That's why it's going to be nice when I can start streaming like you guys, is because if I can make it that way, I would love to not work at Dunkin' Donuts and be my own boss.
Yeah, the only reason I quit fucking brother doing the tech support, it was a good ass job.
The printer company?
Yeah, I did fax support and printer and scanner. You know how many people's
I probably had to speak to you on the phone a couple times.
Your USB drivers ain't loaded. We can't help you. Call your manufacturer your computer.
I can't hear you right now.
You were supposed to go through some escalation process, but I troubleshot everything and had it resolved every time. They didn't have to go up anymore. And I lost a supervisor position and mentor position because I was written up for missing too many days. I had a write-up, so I couldn't get the job that was supposed to be mine.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good company to work for. I got pissed off from them. I'm like, man, I'm not going to be able to move up in this company for another fucking year until this write-up drops off. Fuck this. I'm gonna go do construction and be an electrician.
That's why, like, I'm not the smartest person in the world, and I don't want to be. I don't think that I have answers to everything, but I do think that, like, most companies who have, like, an HR department, mostly to cover their own asses, you know, to be able to have people to go to be able to have somebody with human resources to help you with issues that you have within the workplace. I just feel like if they could outsource or even like come up with a position in that sense to like help your workers, I don't understand why it would be so hard to find the budget and find somebody in management that could, like, I don't know,
it depends on who
take care of a lot of that shit.
You're at a franchise, so somebody owns it at Dunkin' Donuts, right?
I never could figure out what it was, because we have franchise Dunkin' Donuts that are around us and they're attached to Baskin Robbins, but we're not that. We're like there's a guy that owns a bunch of them, but it's not like
it's
not private.
I
don't think it's private. I'm pretty sure it's a franchise, but it's not connected to the main franchise. It's somebody who just owns the Dunkin' Donuts. What do you call that?
That's what I'm saying. He's the owner.
Oh, then yeah, he's the owner.
He just buys stuff from the Dunkin' Donuts supplier.
Right, but that doesn't make them part of the franchise, because the franchise is the actual people who started the company and make their stores. He's an
owned franchise.
There you go. So that's what this one is. He's like getting bigger and bigger. Wait, why? For what? To make this position?
Dude, the owner of Chick-fil-A was paying his workers $14.50.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Well, we just all got our fucking shit bumped up to $9.50. So, like, even above minimum wage, if you get a barista Dunkin' Donuts job, you come to work there, you get a straight away $9.50. And then I don't know how the raises work from there, but it's really hard to find any job that'll even give you 10. So, like, being that close to 10 already when you get your first raise, you know, like, I don't know. And again, it sucks because this isn't my end game. I do not want to be a Dunkin' Donuts barista, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, the customers are already starting to get to know me. All the coworkers already know me. I've already seen the turnover rate of a lot of people coming and leaving. I've had, like, everything already happen, and I'm just watching it all go by. And like, this is easy.
You get good tips on it.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I mean. Like, I love having a backup because I haven't even started my dream yet. But if my dream falls through, I can either fund it with things like that with my tip money or my job that I'm working right now, or I could just be like, I'll just do this shit on the free and not worry about subs and making money. I'm just going to do it because I play anyways. And then, like, you know, just have that shit on the side. So I'm very comfortable and lucky. The only thing I think left to advance in my life is really to buy a house. And that's probably going to be the next step next year. And then after that, like, what do I do now? Like, I have 3 kids that are growing up. I have a job. Sarah's got a job. She's doing her thing. I'm doing my thing. Our kids are getting older. Yeah, I mean, if we have a house, we already got a car, like, pretty fucking set.
Yeah, dude.
Just sucks it's gonna be set in a shitty state.
What state?
Ohio, where I'm at right now.
Oh, shit.
I hate this state, that's why. It's shitty. I mean, at least it's not Michigan or Indiana or any of the Dakotas.
Shit, Michigan, my aunt gets weed delivered to her house 1 ounce a month. Paid for by the government.
Yeah, that's cool. Washington State been had that for a couple years now.
Michigan is straight up there. I've got family up there.
I'm pretty sure in the entire West Coast it's legal. I'm pretty sure it's legal in Oregon. It just became legal in California, and it's been legal in Washington. So anybody who tries to talk shit and say the East Coast is better than the West Coast, I think we win with just that. That's an entire fucking side of the country that weed is legal.
Yep.
It's also only 3 states to like fucking 20 states though.
Yeah, but they're all connected, and they're all a coast, they're all represented, and like if you go to like the East Coast, you have like a bunch of hits and misses, and it's all weird, and it doesn't go all the way down the coast.
My buddy Eric
like
paid $175 at the city court to publish a thing for people to sign to legalize weed.
It's just silly now that it's not everywhere yet, but...
He had a big ad in the paper. It was
really?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I mean, there's still dry counties in this country, you know what I mean?
I'm sure there's
people just trying to hold on to individuality, man. Like, we're still a state, what's the other fucking word? A state fucking federal, country, like, it's dumb. Governed by, you know who we're governed by, so. The people at the Capitol. I mean, it's, I don't know how much of it is still trying to hold on to like the quote-unquote American dreamish style with the whole, you know, we're supposed to be, I don't want to say non-conformist, but like, you know what I mean? Like the whole reason why we have civil wars start here, and the whole reason why we left England, and it's just people trying to hold on to that, like the people that are still running the states, you know what I mean? Until we get people like us,
that could be a part of it.
Until we get people like us there, like more people that aren't tied to these like fucking ancient families. You know what I mean? Like they've been running this way.
But no one is in love with
I don't know, I just seen it in practice too much to not say that money talks. So like having that, keeping to the American dream, and people in position that are the ones making the laws and doing all this stuff, holding on to like the way things used to be, or however you sum it up. If somebody's like, here's $1 million, like that goes right out the window. And like, we don't want you to legalize this because blah 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 blah.
Yep.
I mean, they always did it in Ohio. That's the only reason an experience that happened to me, and the only way I can actually talk about something that I know about is because they tried to pass the law here in Ohio. I mean, fuck, Spunyan, who I'm friends with, is from Ohio. He can't come back to the state, but he was like on Facebook every day telling everybody here not to vote for this bill. I had people coming door to door, like having to sign shit that we're not going to sign this bill, and it was going everywhere. And it was because they wanted to legalize marijuana, but they were covering that bill saying that it was to legalize marijuana, and in all the fine print it was that the people that were creating this law or something like that, underneath it is that the growing of it was going to be monopolized. It was going to be the people, only certain people and certain businesses were going to be allowed to grow it, and that they were only going to be the ones that could distribute it and have all the control over that.
Hey,
so,
real quick, how do I tell what kind of mission I'm on when I'm in the mission? I don't see anything telling me to do anything. Am I bugged out?
You might be on a beta mission, which is a new mission, so I couldn't tell you. But if you like go to the same page you go to for your inventory, there's tabs at the top. I'd probably say start looking through those.
Okay.
And Yeah, and I was already almost done with what I was saying anyways. I was just saying that because of them trying to monopolize it, and all of us saying no, that's pretty cool of a system that we can actually do that, and the bill that passed, so we still are a state that we can't, that it's not legal, but it's because they tried going through some shady shit like that, and it was caught. So it was like, whatever, that's cool. And that was their little cycle of, you know, whatever is stopping in Ohio, and I don't know everything past this, but whatever is stopping in Ohio, obviously those people that helped create that bill are just a little peek into the darkness that is everything corrupted in our system, which is that they didn't do anything wrong. They went through the legal way of trying to make it monopolized for them. And if nobody would have read the bill and nobody would have been any of the wiser, would have passed, and shit would have been completely different in Ohio. But it wasn't. And those are the type of people I think I'm talking about when I say that they're trying to like spend the money to make sure that it goes a certain way before it's fully done in that state. Because it's such a stupid issue of like, even the most common argument of like cigarettes and alcohol are legal, but you have a drug that has all this science and all this research behind it, and how much it helps people and how much of a recreation it could be, and even more of a benefit than smoking cigarettes, because cigarettes kill millions of people. You know what I mean? So I just think that it's too petty at all for it to not be because of money. And it has to be because of money. Look at Colorado. They have too much money. They don't even know what to do with their money.
That's right.
I mean, only halfway. I don't know everything. There's still always exceptions. There's always still like, you know, Pickles is right too. My whole rant wasn't to be like he's wrong. He's right. There are people that do still believe in that shit, still want to hold off to that shit. I just think that money is way more powerful.
Oh yeah, but obviously the people that are still trying to keep it that way are making more money or have more money with whatever method they're doing. You know what I mean? Even though the marijuana trade stands to bring in, you know, billions, thus prime example Colorado, there's still a bigger influence or factor there that is being like, hey, no, it's just kind of like how they still keep trying to keep the dumb states dumber and broker and killing them. Like if you look at tobacco tax across the nation, one of the poorest states has some of the lowest fucking tobacco prices.
Oh, we got
like how much is a pack of cigarettes? How much is like a pack of Newports? Like a pack of Newport 100?
Around here, cigarettes are anywhere from like $3 to $7. Something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sarah Spencer like 7 something, but she also gets the fucking 100s long ass motherfuckers.
Fuck that, I vape.
See, Shiz, that just cleared up the whole thing the other day with Ryan. When you say vape, I automatically think weed.
Yeah.
You say vape, you're talking about that you're just smoking nicotine in a fucking thing. God damn it.
They got fucking the best flavors in the world online. They're cheap as hell.
Ew, gross. See, I don't even want flavors if I'm smoking. I want tobacco.
I enjoy a cigarette every once in a while.
No. I meant
I'm smoking Bananas Foster. It's bananas with sweet cream. Oh man, you get some big pool. I got some good nicotine in there. Get my nicotine.
Yeah, fuck all that. I would just quit smoking.
Doesn't smell my clothes. My mom lets me come to her house. I wasn't allowed to go to my mom's house when I smoked cigarettes. She'd bitch every time I was there and tell me not to smoke on the way over there.
Yo, dude, I feel you. I get all of that stuff. You vaping nicotine, that's how I brought it, because you don't remember the other day you and Ryan were talking, and then me and Pickles went into like a whole weed thing because we thought you were talking about weed when you were vaping. I just finally right now listening to you talk made the connection of why that conversation was so fucked.
Oh, okay. Well, you got a vaporizer for weed? I've never vaporized weed.
What?
Nope.
Shiz? Bro, I just got done with a cartridge of Hardcore OG, and then now I've got strawberry shortcake. Sarah's got cookies and cream, and all that shit is like a gram of fucking liquid weed. Like, mine's like 97%
I was talking about
fucking shit. Like
vaporizing flour, dude.
I want a bottle of it. Give me a bottle so I can put it in my vape.
I don't know how that works.
You just get a fucking
I don't want to buy their machine. I want
that's too much work. What do you mean get a flour vaporizer?
How is that too much work?
I ain't trying to
you put some in and you dump it out. What?
Do they come in bottles? I don't know. I don't know where this shit is.
No. It looks like almost the exact same apparatus. It's just got a little fucking hole with a little coil in it, and you fucking stick some little flour down in there.
You screw it on the top of your thing.
Yeah, that's cool, but that is not at all near the same as when it's liquid. When it's liquid,
have you ever hit a volcano or like a vape?
Have you ever hit a pure like almost 100%, like at a 99 point whatever percent that liquid shit? I swear you hit 2 hits of that shit and you will be fucking gone.
Dabs of what you call it.
Yeah, that's out of
I've smoked the purest dabs and I've fucking smoked glass and shattered and I fucking ate.
When is he gonna quit? When is he gonna quit?
Done all that shit.
I was intense high, son.
Yeah, those are intense highs, and I'm telling you, like at the easy and the bud coil thing is cool if you're like chilling at home, but like I take my fucking liquid vape everywhere. Like I take it like when I'm at work. I'm at work in the bag like, tonight with this strawberry vape. I'm about to fucking put it. I'm about to go into the bag, go into the walk-in, hit that shit real hard, and then I'm gonna be good for like 2 hours. And then when that shit fades off at work, I go into the bag again. I hit that shit again. That's another 2 hours off of 2 hits. That's how strong, and nobody smells it. That doesn't leave any smoke behind. It's as sneaky in your fucking pocket as ever. And then like every time I turn my back, that's why I see everybody doing this chick's got a vape, this chick's got a vape, this got a like a square vape.
How long does a gram last?
Bro, I just bought this gram like 3 days ago and I've been like hitting it on and off between my butt and I haven't even made a dent into it. So like tonight when I go into work, I'll probably finally make a dent into it and then like I don't know, a week from now I'll probably be like halfway. But like if I don't buy bud, I could just straight fucking just this.
You can't ask someone that, man. That's extremely relative question. No one's gonna give you the answer that you need. It's just like asking someone what's the price of. It's different everywhere you go.
Oh yeah. And it's different on how you smoke it. There's so many factors that you can put in, but generally, to me, for how much ice, like shiz, you'll probably go through a gram of cartridge, probably like in a few days, maybe a week. Depends because like. It's also like a huge tolerance thing. Like, I obviously only smoke decent bud. So when I switch to a vape that's like 97% THC, what is it? THC? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Okay, when it's like
right.
that
It'll have
much.
CBDs in it too, though. So
yeah, which is cool. And the flavors, and they mix and match. And there's like like the hardcore OG, they took 2 strains. They fucking broke it down and fucking turned it into that cartridge.
Yeah, that's what they do for flower.
Yeah, but
I mean, they have to compress the flour to get that oil. So.
My cousin made it, and I watched them make it. I know how it's made.
Yeah,
you probably watched them make it with butane, which is dangerous and gross.
Yeah, I don't know. I was the biggest heartburn.
He also grew. This I might have to delete this stream. Let me turn it off.
Yo, your stream.
Yeah.
Can't talk about that.
So it doesn't matter. My shit was muted.
I mean, I wasn't saying anything other than stuff that I know, and baby.
Well, I just wanted
I didn't talk about all this stuff. This shit you can't not talk about, or this stuff's not like untalkable or whatever. You know what I mean?